Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Jason here at Signature Esports, and a pleasure it is to have you here for the NASCAR East Coast Racing League, the NECRL live this Tuesday evening. It's going to be a ton of fun. Good to see everybody out there in chats already. Good to see everybody rolling the dice at Darlington, because this is going to be a fun track for these drivers. Darlington Raceway, the Lady in Black. You're going to get your Darlington stripes everywhere. We're going to see just how nighttime is going to be the right time. Right now, watching Mike Harnish qualify. And right now, 9th in the series. Vrooman says, Gym City Racing Network out there. Good to see you in chat. We were just playing some games with you. How are you doing, buddy? Fourth is Mike Harnish as they got to finish up qualifying. We will go over race information and point standings here in just a moment. Had a few of the new updates for the PC, so we changed some stuff around. Hopefully you're going to be able to kind of chill and relax on this Tuesday evening. But Rams won yesterday. Pretty excited about that. That was a good football game. Good to see Cadmore sitting on pit road right there. Looks like he is just kind of chilling. Nathan Cogdell is going to be your pole sitter at the moment. He is the points leader as well. He is 257 to Tyler Thurman's 253, so a 4-point lead for that driver. 7 points behind Cogdell as well as Brett Summers. Nick Lawrence in fourth with 250, so those guys have a tie for third place. Mark Beverly, fifth in points, 240, 17 points behind Nathan Cogdell. That is kind of the way it is. We'll take a look at the race information as well. Take a look at what the weather is doing here for all of the drivers. Make sure you also follow us online, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Much love to everybody out there. The NASCAR East Coast Racing League Truck Series is going to be at Darlington Raceway. 2 different turns here for Darlington. 1 and 2 seem to be a little bit more freestanding. You have to be out of the throttle into the corner, and you can run the high line on exit. Then it angles back into the tightest turn here, 3 and 4, but it doesn't really feel as tight as it looks. It is absolutely a thrill to drive this racetrack. I'm a big fan of this race. 70% fuel for the drivers, 1 fast repair, 2 green white checkers, 3 sets plus 1. I do believe. I think they're going to have either 3 sets or 4 sets total. That is the way it looks. 1.31 miles in length, 85 laps for them at the 70-degree track temperature. It's really, really, really cold on the track, and it's not going to get any better. These tires will be sticky and then very, very, very loose on the cold temperatures at first. So we'll see that. Cloudy skies not going to play a factor, and there's sunlight out there, so they're driving by the lights. But driving by the light of the moon, right? That's exactly what I say. Man, oh man. A lot of fun. Good to see everybody out there. We are live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and it is absolutely just a blast to be here every Tuesday night. They have a long qualifying session, and then they have their driver meeting as well. So while they do that, I'm going to play a little commercial for you, and I'll be right back. I can speak. I'll be right back with you. Wheels America Cup Series will be a part of our lineup starting February 13th. We've got a new league starting on February 10th as well on Sunday evening, so that'll be strictly stock. Those guys are brought to you by Duck Press Media. A lot of fun tonight. We're going to enjoy this great track, Darlington Raceway. South Carolina track is such a thrill to get in here and drive, especially in the trucks. These things really like to flow in the right direction, and the racing can be really competitive and really good. So we'll see how these drivers roll. Nate Cocktail's going to be your pole sitter. John Ciolito's going to be out there in that outside pole position. Nick Lawrence, Mike Harnish, Brett Summers, Haas Beverly. That'll make up the front three rows. Tyler Thurmond and Joey Allen will make up row number 4. Jeremy Talley is going to be there with Mark Beverly in row number 5. Mike, I said it before, and I had it on my slip of paper that I keep over here, but it kind of got messy. So Mike. In the 17, I'm sorry, Mike. I had your name all written out phonetically for myself, so I apologize about that. Baldwin in the number 12 is going to be there in row number. I'm sorry, Baldwin in the 69 is going to be there in 12th on the start of the race. So let's move down the starting grid as soon as I click on the right button there. There we are. There is Shane Shepard, the number 4, Mark Cadmore in the number 14, Jared McCauley and Tyler Beverly. That will make up your 16 drivers for the field today. Caudell right there in that P1 position, looking to try to capitalize and extend those points lead into the series. It's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting, and it's going to be Darlington. We're going to have fun here, folks. Hopefully you're having a fantastic evening. Make sure you reach up and you have the free ways to support the series. That is to follow and like the streams. I would appreciate you if you did it. By doing that, you give these drivers more and more opportunities to be seen out there, and all the fantastic things that you could ask for. I'm going to switch some things over, because I want you to see exactly what I see, and see what I do here, as the iRacing platform is the platform for all sim racing, in my opinion, because that is just wonderful. There it is, Darlington 120, Cogdell, Ciolito, Lawrence, Beverly, Summers, the 0033 18 22 7. That's going to be your top 5. Folks, battling a little bit in the throat area today. I've got a little sinus thing going on, so I am hydrating, and I am enjoying myself, and I'm going to watch some fantastic racing here. 85 laps for the drivers, and they're going to go by quick. Bazooka 00. I like the truck. That's a pretty fantastic looking truck here. Pace car dips off. Week 10. We get the green flag. Go! 18 behind the 00. Lawrence trying to push the inside lane. 33 up high. You're going to drift up. It's very tough to pass here. And the only way that you really get the drive off the corner the way that you want to is to go single file in the corners and try to get a run off the backstretch. And down into the corners they go. Turn 3 and 4 for lap number 1. Cogdell trying to hold on. He's going to drift up the racetrack just a little bit there. We talk about it being tough to pass. 18 of Lawrence right behind Ciolito, the number 33 machine. This is going to be all about tire wear all night long. We talk about the one fast repair. Some leagues run fast repairs. Some leagues do not run fast repairs. But either way, it's still a great racetrack to see. 7 to the outside of the 18 is going to make that run. 18 a little bit tight in the corner. Does look like he's going to fall back to a 4. Brett Summers up 2 spots. Nate Cogdell 4/10 of a second, half second almost to Ciolito now, trying to outpace these drivers. 35.48 on the first lap, 29.57, fastest lap of the race for him. He is trying to make it work. Ciolito in second, Summers to third, and everybody running their best laps so far. Nick Lawrence in fourth, trying to pace it Haas Beverly in that 5 spot has the 2 of Jeremy Talley behind. Play it. Just thank you for the raid out there. Play, appreciate you very much. Bring it over, reviewer. Thank you. Thank you for the host as well. That's a great situation to have. Thank you for everybody out there doing what you do. 13 of Mark Beverly, very, very, very fast throughout the series, and he's going to be able to carry as well. We'll see what kind of long race strategy these drivers have, because that is where it's going to be important. High Banks of Darlington, South Carolina. Not racing tonight. Think you're coming down with something. My man, hydrate. Have your vitamin C. I understand. I've got that sinus thing going on. Anthony going with the 18 truck of Nick Lawrence. That's his race to win. Stephanie giving the 17 some love. Gonna be Mike back here. Hey Stephanie, do me a favor. Can you phonetically spell that out for me? I don't want to keep messing up his name. So if you could do that, I'd appreciate that. Way down low, the 17 goes. Baldwin there. Yeah, you did it before. I want to make sure they get 86 to the high line. 222's there as well. 17 gives up some room there. 3 wide across the stripe. 44 way down low. Is going to drift up the track, hit the wall. And that is Macaulay. Your girlfriend's cousin had the covitical. Oh, man, sitting next to his the hockey. Man, that's awful. That is awful. I hope you feel better, brother. I really do. 00 of Cogdell. Macaulay tried to make a move there. Couldn't get on the brakes hard enough, and so the 44 slams into the wall. The 4 has some left side damage now as well. Man, oh man, the 17 gives up 3 spots, but he's able to try to make it work. There's the Tracker Bass Pro Chevy Silverado rolling forward. Mike Harnish off 9 from the start of the race. Trying to make it stick. Mark Cadmore in the 86 up 2 spots. Pat Baldwin in the 69 having a good old day. Tyler Beverly up 6 spots. There's the number 10. Tyler Thurman in the number 9 spot. He is driving the number 24. He's got a good looking truck. It's a very bright truck. Holy goodness gracious, look at that truck. I brake for something. Oh, is that Bucky's truck stop? That's awesome. That's clever. Joey Allen in the 23. In 8th, right where he started. Jeremy Talley in the number 2 spot. Mark Beverly, Haas Beverly, 6th and 5th, respectfully moving forward. 9 laps in of 85. Nick Lawrence trying to put some moves on the 7 truck here. He gave up a spot at the start of the race. He's making it work. Nate Cogdell right now 2.3 seconds out in front of the 2nd place truck. And he is kind of just driving away. 18 pulls a slide job on Brett Summers there. And so Nick Lawrence trying to run the rowdy Toyota Tundra around this racetrack. First Toyota in the field in 3rd. Slew of Chevys inside the top 10. First 4 is going to be Tyler Beverly in the 45. It's Kinsley. Thank you. That's what I wanted. Thank you very much, Kinsley. Because I was telling him in chat recently that Kinsel is a friend of mine has that last name, and she spells it. She sounds it out as Kinsel. So much love to you. Thank you very much, dear. I appreciate that. Nate Cogdell, 3 seconds in front of the field. Last lap, 30.27. Not the fastest driver out there right now. Nick Lawrence is flying. The drive off. Look at the drive off the corner to the inside. He's going to be 3rd now. Caution comes out. Something happening here. It's like Haas and something happened. Let's take a look. Who's got some damage? Does anybody have any damage? Let's take a look. Oh, the 2 into the 220 or into the 22. Those 2. Hold on, let's back up here. Let's see how this happened. All right, so the far chase view is going to show something here. Let's see what it does. So right here, and they got a driver in front of them. They're trying to make it. 13 makes the pass on Haas right here to the inside. It's going to clear him right here. The drive off of the corner for the 22 is going to be much better on the high side here. And then the 2 almost taps him right there. 22 up high. Oh, taps the wall. The two gets right to him. That wall slowed him way down. Unintentional on that. It does happen. It does happen. Little racing incident. Because America is awesome. 22 is going to stay out. Jeremy Townley looks like he is going to stay out as well. Nose to bumper to nose. Tyler Beverly, Mike Harnish out still as well. Patrick Baldwin. First caution happens lap 13. And that is the way it rolls. Mark Cadmore, well, he's going to be there in 8th. Nate to pit road. Looks like he's going to take those tires. John's going to do so as well. So is the 18 and the 24. I think these drivers wanting to do something. Unfortunate. It's unfortunate. It is unfortunate, but I tell you what, it was still hard racing. Just tap the wall. That's it. Little right side, tappity tap, tap, tap. Looks like Haas is going to go ahead and come to pit road. Does look like that is where he's going to be at. So is Jeremy. Tyler's going to stay out. 45 still on the older tires here. A little right rear damage for him. The 222 of Mike Harnish out as well. He's going to stay out. Pat Baldwin in the 69 will restart in 3rd. He is still needing to come to pit road for his green flag pit cycle. Mark Cadmore doing the same thing. Everybody else, well, they came in on that first lap. No, I think something happened there with my mic. There it is. There's the wall stick. Helicopter award for the 13. I don't know what happened there, folks. It is great racing. Thank you to everybody out there tuning in. I think I don't know what happened there. Tyler says that was fantastic. It was a wall stick like I've never seen. Oh man. Now I was taking a little hydrate break for a second there, and if I accidentally muted myself, I didn't mean to mute myself. So folks, I apologize about that. If I was muted through that entire first segment, I do apologize. Not me. I did not mean to do that. It's awful. See, even I have issues sometimes. Not feeling the bestest. The bestest. All right, folks. Nate Cogdell, Beverly, Ciolino, Lawrence, Summers, Kinsley, Talley, and Allen. That'll be the front four rows. New tires all around Beverly, who needs, he's going to need a green flag pit stop here. Tyler, I'd have given it to you. No, you're good. I appreciate you doing so. 45, 18 to the inside. Nick Lawrence trying to make some moves. 45 up the racetrack. Highline's going to have the move here. As the 45 drives up the track. Tyler Beverly trying to hold on to a 0-0 of Cogdell. Back out front, but in the hunt, the number 18 machine. Ciolino and the 3 has the 7 of Summers there. The 17 of Mike Kinsley trying to put some moves on as well. The drive off a little bit better for the 7 there, but I think there was a little tech involved with the wall. Fastest drivers on the racetrack, first and second right now. 32 seconds flat for Cogdell, and this time by. Does look like Nick Lawrence is starting to catch him here. He is these last 2 laps were absolutely drastically different. For the 2 drivers. 18 driving a mid lane on the exit of 4. He's going to be right in the draft of Nate Cogdell. Darlington a little bit better, I think, for Nick Lawrence. I think he was ready to go. I don't think he had the qualifying lap that he wanted. He started 3rd. Fell back 5 spots. No, I'm sorry, Steph. It was all me. That was on me. Every once in a while, I'm okay. I'm allowed to, I'm a human being. I'm allowed to have certain situations here that happen occasionally. I don't mean for it to happen, but, every once in a while it does. Tally, the 2 try to put the bumper to the back bumper of the 17. Trying to drive into the corner here. Trying to work the high line. 17's going to have a run here. The 2 might utilize that low line here on the front stretch. Dips the tires down low. Tries to keep himself there. 17 way low. Letting the 2 go by on the high side. Kinsley was the faster truck there. I think Kinsley had that. Brett Summers into number 7. Mike Harness into 222. And then Kinsley in 6th now, up 5 spots. He's got a little bit of nose damage, but I think he was the faster truck there. He could have kept running that stuff. Cogdell and Lawrence 1-2. And we'll ride along board with the number 18 here in just a moment, as soon as I figure out what in the world's going on here. There you go. You hear how much out of the throttle the 18 has to be in 3 and 4. On 1 and 2, he's got to drive it in, drop down low, out of the throttle, tap on the brake, try to run the high line. A little bit more full throttle here as they run down the backstretch. You don't realize that this backstretch is angled until you get right into it. Here's Nate Cogdell and what he is doing out of 3 and 4. Trying to run that high line. Nick Lawrence Trying to gain some kind of momentum here, right behind him. Sonic Racing Classics. Look at how close they have to run next to the wall here. There's a look from the back bumper of what's going on with the 00. Gyro cam. Let's ride along with Joey Allen here. Casey, South Carolina. This must be his local track. Little right side damage. You can see that right there with the nose kind of crinkled up. He's trying to catch up to that 7th place position at the moment. 29 of 85 for the drivers. Mark Cadmore right behind him. 86. Trying to find some speed here as well. 10.8 seconds back. Looks like Thurman and Beverly are going to be a couple of laps down, but they are back on the racetrack. There's Tyler right here from Dallas, Texas native. Might be able to work something out here with how this race might play out. He might be able to get those laps back if he drives around there. If he's the fastest guy on the racetrack right now, you'll be able to get some of those back. Mark Beverly doing the same thing. He's not far off. 13. Very fast. Dropping the hammer, he says, on his graphic right there. We'll have to get all that changed. Override it. Nate is your race leader, and he's gaining now over Nick Lawrence. Trying to be consistent, and Nick might just have to save a little bit here. Maybe try to put himself a little on a different strategy as that driver. Thank you to everybody out there. I appreciate all of the fans, the support, all the new subscribers on YouTube, all the new subscriptions on Twitch. You guys are absolutely amazing. Shane Shepard going a lap down. Brett Summers in 4th. Jeremy Talley in 5th. Mike Kinsley in 7th. Harnish, he's climbing back up there. He's got that little bit of right side damage, but I don't count him out just yet. Toyota's inside the top 10. 2 of them, 1 Ford inside the top 10. The rest are Chevys. Chevys dominating the field. 4 Fords in the field. 2 Toyotas. And the rest are Chevys. So, man, a lot of Chevys. I am a Chevy driver when it comes to iRacing, so you had to ask. That would be what it is. Take a look at the last 5 lap times, because Cogdell right there was put on a clinic for 28 and 29. 30 was better for Lawrence. 31 was better for Cogdell. And so was 32. This time by 0.3 of a second. Still gaining here. His lap times not really falling off that much on what they've been doing here. We'll take a look at the pit strategy as well. Top 10 drivers. 20 laps on the tires at the moment as they're coming back around. A caution in between that, so that's kind of where they're able to make that work. And put a little battle box up there. Drivers in front. Baldwin 5.2 seconds. Lawrence 1.67 seconds behind. And we'll see if that's going to change as the 00 tries to put some time in between he and the 18. Lap times. The fall off just seems so differently here for the 00 than the rest of the drivers. 30.93 this last time by. It's like that's where he hit the bubble. I don't know if he changed it. He didn't really change anything about his line. So that's where I try to figure out what these drivers are doing in the middle of all of this, because if you drop down and you crest up like he is doing right there on the exit, you're going to see pretty close to the wall on 3 and 4. 1 and 2, if you go down and you touch, whoa, put himself right next to that wall. Whew. That back stretch is where he is gaining. He's losing. He gains out of on the front stretch. On the back stretch is where he's losing. So maybe the exit of 2 is not as a fan favorite for the 00. Nick Lawrence's line. Yeah, see, 3 and 4. Perfect. Front stretch. Cogdell gains right there. 30.99. Nick Lawrence, 31.04 on his last lap. 1 and 2, the wider of the 2 turns. Ooh, Nick Lawrence really gaining on Cogdell here as he had a lap car in front of him. Oh, up into the wall. 45 of Tyler Beverly going a lap down here. He's got some right side as well. So now Nate, strongest in the field, is being caught by Lawrence here on the inside. 39 of 85. Thank you, KP, out there for all the stuff that you were doing on the stream. Appreciate you very much, my friend. Brian, thank you very much. KP, oh, hey, Kelly, thank you for the 500 stars as well, brother. Appreciate you. KP giving us a like on the stream. Tyler shared it. Kelly gave us a like out there as well. KP TV Pointers Motorsports. Make sure you go and check him out on Facebook. He is absolutely a blast. Brian Rinker, technically my #1 fan. Appreciate you. Pin your comment. Like your comment. Like. I didn't see the 500 stars, brother. I appreciate you. All great things to all of you fine individuals. $40 of 85. I'm sorry, I'm on the wrong driver. He tapped the wall, but he's flat out been able to get it. Double 0 18 33 27. That's going to be your top 5 as things are starting to progress. Shane Shepard down 2 laps, trying to get a lap back from Nate Cogdell here, and has gone around a few drivers to do so. But I think he went. I think he just went 2 laps down. Beverly and Thurmond are 2 laps down. Beverly picks up 15th as they're carrying forward. How is everybody out there? Alrighty. Tyler Beverly comes to pit road. He's going to get himself fixed up. And, of course, Jared McCauley is going to be right there. 44 of 85. 3.2 seconds. 31.76. That right side damage didn't do him any justice. But I think the 18 might have found himself into the wall a little bit too. We shall see. He did. He got a little bitty scrape. He's got a Darlington Striper 7. Ciolino in the 33. Doing just the same thing. He looks pretty clean. Let's check his right side. He's still good. His last lap, 32.06. 0.4 of a second off of the race leader. Brett Summers is doing just the same thing. He is about 10 seconds off the race leader. His last lap, 32.03. He is catching the 33. Shane Shepard allowing some drivers to go by. Jeremy Talley into pit road. Mike Kinsley into pit road. Jared McCauley into pit road for green flag pit stops. And now the 00 way out front. 3.3 seconds. And the 69 down low to give way will be your truck one first lap down. Cogdell Lawrence, Ciolino, Summers now some right side on his truck. Mike Harnish right behind him. Mark Cadmore. They all came in on lap. So the top four came in on lap 13. And from 5th on back came in on 18 to Pat Baldwin. Jared McCauley came in on 44. Hensley came in on 44. And some of the rest of the drivers, Jeremy Talley, Shane Shepard, into pit road this time by. Shane might get his fast repair. You ever see what a fast repair looks like? Well, there it is. Brand new truck coming out here. Halfway through this race. It's been a good one. Taking a vocal break. I will be right back with you. Gotta hydrate, folks. During my little hydrate situation there, Jerry McCauley had an issue. We'll take a look and see what that was here for the 44. I wonder if he got free off the corner. He did. He got free off the corner. Held on to it. Almost saved it. That is what happened with the 44. He is in 15th, a couple of laps down, 3 laps down right now. Nate Cogdell trying to go around a few drivers, 3 wide for the 2 of Jeremy Talley. Off of 4, onto the front stretch. Turn 1 very busy for these 3 drivers. 2 to the inside, trying to get a lap back. He's going to have the drive off here. He is 2 laps down now as they cross the backstretch. The Boeing backstretch is literally exactly that. It bows straight down. Nick Lawrence able to catch a little bit of that traffic that he needs to. That right side damage is really probably the big factor for him. 69 trying to get back there as well. He's a lap down. Nate Cogdell in front of him has Shane Shepard driving around 52 of 85. And the pit strategy looks just like this. 38 laps for the drivers, as I do believe he's going to try to drive himself all the way around and get down to pit road. He has to really slow down here. And he will come to pit road. Nick Lawrence into pit road as well. Ciolino into pit road. Brett Summers will lead here. He is not done yet. Best case scenario, caution comes out. He finds himself in the perfect situation, putting these drivers a lap or 2 down. Nate doesn't, the drivers that just came in, they don't need as much fuel to make it to the end, but it would be, they need over half a tank. So that will be, it'll be a good situation to be in. 38 laps around this track. Brett Summers, Haas Beverly, 2 seconds from the back. Came on a lap 18. Brett Summers will need to eventually come to pit road. It's going to be up high. He's going to lead here. Cogdell is a lap down. And it does look like John's going to come out second off of pit road. Nick Lawrence doing just the same thing. Don't know if he used a fast repair. These drivers have a lot going on. Brett Summers, your race leader, 54 of 85. When does he decide to come to pit road? Up into the corner here. The longer that he stays out, the more chance that he's going to, when he comes to pit road, he's going to be a little bit further behind than he wants to be. Haas Beverly came in on 18. Mark Cadmore came in on 18. Joey Allen came in on 13. The 23 up high, letting some drivers go by. 18 to the inside of the 33. The battle for 7th and 8th right now, belonging to the 18, getting around the 33. They are going to have to do some work, though, to be able to catch this guy who's got some brand new tires going around Mr. Beverly. Brett Summers to pit road. Haas Beverly is going to be your race leader. 56 of 85. He is going to dip down. He is going to come to pit road. Mark Cadmore in the 86. Does look like he is going to come around and lead a lap here. Little bonus points coming your way. Joey Allen still needs to come to pit road. Locks him up. Misses pit road. Blinks. Oh, he just blinked on me. Sorry about that. Mark Cadmore, your race leader. And right now, Patrick Baldwin in the 69, second in the race. Austin needing a splash and go and some tires. That's a big thing. Cadmore, the 86, rolling. 57 of 85. They've got they're getting close to that 25 to go mark. Nick Lawrence in second. Nate Cogdell, the driver in front of him. The difference between those two drivers, 7.4 seconds. And that is going to be all about how that drivability works. 18 to the inside of the race leader. Now trying to catch up to Cogdell. 32 seconds off of the pace of the 86. Finds himself in fourth. Ciolino in fifth. 86 crosses the start, leads another lap here. Kinsley, 86 up high. Taps the wall. Might think about coming to pit road this time since he has to. Oh, he's not going to. He's going to come back around. He had himself up there. And we'll have to, I think he will this time. I think he's going to let him go by. 0-0 of Cogdell out there. Pat Baldwin comes to pit road. Nick Lawrence in second. It is all the Nate Cogdell show today. Came on lap 52. Good for fuel. 7 laps in. See what these drivers can do over the tail end of this race. Anything can happen, and anything that can happen will happen. The law of physics. His and Herbs found you. Thank you. Appreciate you very much. Thank you for finding us out there on our Twitch page. 00 18 33 86 86 to pit road, getting the pit cycle in, trying to stay on the lead lap. Probably not likely this time. We will see. I do believe he might go a lap down. 22 Cadmore will go a lap down. Beverly, Haas Beverly, who came out on 56, has some fresher tires here, trying to work his way to Summers, who came in on 56. Mike Kinsley came in on 44. 25 laps to go here. And that is where they are. Nate Cogdell, 0-0, making it stick. Trying to go around the 45. Going to put him another lap down. Is going to put him his second lap down right here. And the 4 of Shane Shepard, 3 laps down, trying to hold on as well. He is right there in the mix. Stephanie says, get it 17. He's in 5th. He's got a good strategy. He just needs the pace. Brett Summers, he's on the lead lap. That's a big factor, too. Brett Summers in 4th. Nick Lawrence in 2nd. Ciolino in 3rd, right behind. 44 giving up the lane for him. Nate Cogdell right there. 7 seconds the difference. Nick Lawrence has to really turn it on here if he's going to be able to catch him. .22 to go. Darlington's been a pretty fun race. 2 cautions with a ton of these drivers just out there trying to run the best that they can. McCauley, the 44, trying to put in some laps here. Patrick Baldwin in 15th, 4 laps down. Tyler Thurman, the 24, It's a little free off the corner back there. Shane Shepard's the driver. He is tracking down. They're on the same lap schedule here. Mark Beverly in the 12 spot. He is right behind his teammate. He is 2 laps down. Joey Allen is there. Leader's running away. It's a good... yes. I mean, that's kind of the way Darlington runs. You know what I mean? Darlington either runs exactly this way or somebody will end up figuring it out. It is what it is. It happens that way. It's just kind of the way that these racetracks can be. But 8.8 seconds the difference. Cogdell 30.31. They're running. Double zero of Nate Cogdell, Nick Lawrence in second. Closest battle for drivers is going to be the 18 and a 33 here. And so we'll kind of focus on where they're at. Nate kind of running away with it here. 10.5 seconds to the rest of the field. Everybody else who came on the same laps as he have fall-offs of over a second now. Nate Cogdell, his last lap was the second and third place trucks right now have about 2-second fall-offs on their fastest laps. Nate Cogdell has about a second on his last lap. Cogdell trying to hold on and try to win it here. 17 laps to go, 10.8 seconds. Almost just need to let it play out. 18, Cialino and Lawrence. So Cialino in the 33. He was right there. He's got the 24. A little bit of lap traffic making a difference here. John having a good drive. He started second. He's in third. Nick started third. He's in second. That's the way that flows. Biggest mover of the race is going to be the 86 here, up 7 positions. Biggest fall off of the race is going to be Tyler Thurman, the number 24. He started 7th. Mark, trying to hold on. He's got about 11.5 seconds to the 17. Right now, Jeremy Talley trying to close some distance as well. Talley a lap down. 2:22 of Harnish in 9th. Mark has fastest lap on the race right now, 30.71. And then I just have to change that. Mark Beverly just ran the fastest lap on the racetrack at the moment, 30.67. Fastest lap ran by a driver today. It's going to be a race leader, Nate Cogdell. He ran 29.47. 14 laps to go. And it is all the 00. Trying to extend his points and carry on to next week. Let's take a look and see where they're going next week. Darlington this week. Next week they're going to be at Dover, which is a great racetrack. Then Charlotte, Texas, Nashville, Pocono, Atlanta, Michigan, Daytona. And then I can't see the rest of it because it's in red. There's 3 tracks there. Michigan, Talladega, Dover. And Atlanta's going to be their championship race. That's going to happen on 5-3. Yeah, I can't see what the red ones are. The font just kind of blends in there. So let me see if I can open it up on the browser and really see what it is. Oh, they'll be back at Darlington again on 3/22. then Daytona and Las Vegas, and that'll be... See, Daytona is their season closer. I think one of those is a road course race. And then they have they have 3 race round, 2 of those, and then a championship race. So we'll see how that plays out for them. It's going to be a great series. Jared, thank you for the like. Josh King, thank you for the like out there as well. Appreciate you very much. You are all fantastic. 11 laps to go. It's a ton of fun. I'm going to play my little commercial again real quick because this is getting interesting. Tally, a lap down, about to be 2 laps down. Where did they? So he. Okay, I don't understand how that happened, but. 00 got some right side right there from being next to the wall. I don't understand. Jesse, how's it going? Good to see you out there, Mr. Cottrell. How are you doing? James, thank you very much. I appreciate you. I'm trying. I muted myself earlier. That happens. Isn't Herbs go number 11, getting some love. Thank you very much. Back at it. Somebody's moving. Brett Summers up 2 spots from the start of the race. But more importantly, he came in on lap 55 and he's tracked down 3rd place. And he is working on the 18 here. 45 right behind him as well. The 45 4 laps down. Oh, 18 into the wall. Nick Lawrence going to lose some ground here. The 17 might be able to pull that one in. Nick Lawrence, first Toyota in the field. 18 has had a good day. Oh, 7 up into the wall now. They kind of just worked. Jesse, good to see it. Yes, absolutely. We were talking about that at the beginning of the race. Jesse, part of the Strictly Stock series, they're going to be running on on Sunday evenings. We'll be broadcasting here on Signature Esports. They're going to have a ton of fun. Brought to you by Plus Media's awesome series. Another awesome series is this one right here. The NASCAR East Coast Racing League. 6 laps to go. This guy right here has ran away with the race, and Mike Kinsley is going to be the first truck 1 lap down as the 00 tries to track down the 22. But I don't know if he's going to be able to have the 22. 22 running faster laps. Top 5 for the 22. Ciolino in that 33, making it work. Lawrence, Brett Summers a little bit closer now. One more time. As the 45 tries to be patient. 18 cuts off the bottom lane there a little bit on the exit of 4. 1 and 2. 7 tries to keep it out of the wall. 18 scrapes the wall a little bit. 7 might have the drive off here on the corner. Getting some sponsor announcements out. I saw that on your in your Discord. So it's gonna be awesome to see what those folks are helping you out with. So it's awesome, man. Good to see. 7 to the inside of the 18. 18 next to the wall. Almost a caution. 18 came off the wall. 7 was right there. 7 of Brett Summers will make the pass. That was completely racing related. Nobody made any mistake there other than the wall being there. 18 back to 3rd. Brett Summers will be in 2nd. And right now, Cogdell out front. 3 laps to go. Almost had a caution right there. That would have been interesting to see. They had to rack them, stack them, put them in position, right? Haas in 5th. John in 4th. 13 to Mark Beverly right behind. 3 laps to go. Nick Lawrence in 3rd. and is now being caught by the 33 because of that right side issue now. Brett Summers in second. Not going to be able to track down Nate here, but that was a great pass for at least second there at the end, as we're going to see the 45 right along with him. Nick Lawrence will have to hold off another 0.8 of a second with 2 laps to go as Haas tries to close the distance here. John right there with the 13. If Mark Beverly can get to the back of the 18 and a 33 can follow on this last lap, because the white flag's going to wave. That's what it is. It's been all the Cogdell show here. The 00 current points leader is going to extend those points lead here as they come down to the wire. It does look like Nick Lawrence trying to hold on to third here. Might have some competition from the 33. He's going to drift up into the wall, though. Last turn, front stretch. 00 is going to win it here at Darlington. That was about as textbook as you could ask. Brett Summers coming around. He's going to finish second. Nick Lawrence holding on for third. John in fourth. Tried to put the move on the last lap. Wasn't able to stick it out. Gets up into the wall. Haas Beverly comes around. He's going to finish inside the top 5. Kensley will finish sixth. Cadmore should be somewhere. I don't know where he's at. Did he? I don't know. I don't know what happened. They're not there. I don't know. All right, 00 is going to burn it down. We're going to talk to him here in 2 shakes. Well, that's never fun. The Bazooka 00 is going to be your race winner here. We'll take a look at the race results. Right there on your screen, Nate's going to be your race winner. Brett, Nick, John, and Haas. That'll be your top 5. Mike finishes in 6th. Mark finishes in 7th. Mr. Harnish, Mr. Mike Harnish in the 222 is going to finish 8th. Jeremy Townley in 9th. Mark Beverly in 10th. Alan Thurman, Tyler Beverly, Shane Shepard, Pat Baldwin, and Jared McCauley. That is going to be your 16 drivers. Thank you to the admins in the race. All the race fans out there. You're all amazing. To tell you that you are all amazing, and I believe that absolutely to be the truth. Nate Cogdell is going to be your race winner here. Nate, walk me through it because that was a ton of fun.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, man. Good. Always good. Walk us through that race. Pretty textbook. It seemed like once you found the lead and you found that you found your cycle, you were able to kind of step away with it there. Your average lap time seemed to be more consistent, especially even though there was some lap traffic out there, you were trying to work your way around. It just seemed like everybody was patient enough to give you the lane.
Yeah, man, it was actually working really well. Entering low, swinging up to the outside wall, running right against the wall. Reminds me a lot of dirt track racing. That's what I grew up on. As my throwback scheme suggests here, Freddie Smith Bazooka late model. But we run the wall a lot, and running dirt track on here, it's always a blast. So it kind of helps me with Darlington. Helps me a lot with it.
It definitely sounded like everybody's excited behind you there as well. Nate, points leader, you could go into Dover next week. Same scenario, kind of short track race. This one is an intermediate track by design and definition, but it still has that short track feel.
Where'd you say, Dover?
Dover next week, yes.
Oh, okay. Well, cool. I like the concrete tracks too.
Dover next week. Got the points lead going into this race. No doubt extending that going forward. Nate, give you shout-outs out there. It's your time, bro.
The excited one in the background that you mentioned, that is my boy. He comes down here with me every night. Say, hey, Dre. Oh, now he clams up. All right.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, he stays with us down here, and we always have a good time, and want to thank my dad. He always watches.
Absolutely, man. It's a ton of fun. Nate, I will see you next week. Congratulations once again on the race win here.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Mr. Cockdale does a phenomenal job of having some fun. Another guy we want to talk to, Mr. Brett Summer. Brett, dude, last 5 laps. Interesting. I didn't realize just how much ground you made up until you and the 18 kind of were nose to bumper. And then all of a sudden there you are. You're in the picture to take over not only fourth, but you passed third, and then there it is. You've got Nick Lawrence behind you after a little lap traffic battle.
Yeah, it was fun all in all. Obviously appreciate Nick and the gang hosting. I hate what happened there with 4 or 5 to go. We were just racing hard, and I had a little bit fresher tires than him. Dug deep and obviously kissed him there. He got the outside wall. And I think I got a little retaliation. I don't know. I got to talk to him after, but is what it is. Racing Darlington, we both got a top 3, so ultimately you shouldn't be too pissed.
Yeah, it's a good race. It was good to see. It was good to see you guys. Early on, it just seemed like once the green flag dropped, very first portion of this, everybody trying to figure out where their lane's going to be, where everybody's trying to find that speed. You started 5th, and then you were able to. You kind of fell back a little bit. Was that because of the inside line, or was that just because of trying to get yourself into the corner and get yourself lined up?
I just wore out some tires and got a couple Darlington stripes. So after the first caution there, I went and got a little bit of damage repaired. I think I had like a minute optional or something. And then when that green flag pit came, used my fast repair. So I had a fresh, clean car for the last run, and pitted a couple laps late, right? So I had a little bit extra tread on the tires. So little luck played in my hands, of course. But shout out Nate. I had nothing for him. He crushed it, obviously. And shout out you guys, all Signature Esports, putting on a great show as always. So appreciate you guys a lot.
Always, Brett. I appreciate you. We'll see you next week at Dover, my man.
You bet. Thank you very much.
Always. Brett Summers comes home second and does a phenomenal job at that as well. And last but not least, the guy that everybody was rooting for out there, the number 18, Nick Lawrence, was in line to try to run him down. But the pit stop, the tire wear, the lap traffic, kind of everything made it an uphill battle. They had a 7-second differential there coming out of that last green flag pit stop. Walk us through your race and kind of how Darlington treated you.
Well, treated me not great tonight compared to what I usually do here, but what are you going to do? But, yeah, that pit stop, I should have just used my fast repair. I had about 14 seconds optional. I let about 8 or 9 seconds tick off to go. And then I ran out, and I should have just took the fast repair and ran. I thought maybe we would have a caution there towards the end, but we never did.
Well, having a fast repair in the bag at the end of it with the little Darlington stripes, not so bad. You still had a top 3 night, and Brett said there at the end, he was like, we were racing good, racing clean. He said that he was like, man, I didn't mean to because he said he thinks he got into you, and he's like, man, I didn't mean to, but you both saved it. And we're still able to hold. You were able to hold off John. John was right there with you for a little bit, the 33, and you were able to hold that off and still make it work. It just goes to show that these trucks can still take a beating and be able to drive the line that you needed to, even late in the race.
Yeah, I wasn't doing too bad. I mean, after that incident with Brett there, I mean, I lost some power there. I was just trying to block John from taking another place for me with the lap to go. So, I mean, it looked like he went up and ran up in the wall there after I kind of put that block on him a little bit, but I don't know if that was just him or if maybe my block, he got scared and went up there. I'm not real sure what happened there.
I think the way that I looked at it is that he was trying to drive it into the corner. I think he just drove it in too hot. It was just, I think that was all racing. A lot of the incidents here, all racing. It just seemed like everybody was there. Having a good time, having fun, and it was a great race. Nick, congratulations, P3, man. Big shout outs to you and the league. Make sure you give your shout outs as well, because I know you got people watching.
Yeah. Pat, Scott, Shane, that helped me do this week in and week out. You for broadcasting it. And yeah, I mean, the fiance for letting me race every Tuesday here. So.
But the fiance is the most important there, man. Yeah, that's
yeah.
Trust me, I should every day I should thank my old lady for letting me do this. I should. Because 7 days a week of this and then work and everything else, I can understand.
Oh, yeah.
All right, my man. Well,
That's-
you got. Well, hey, actually, I was going to ask you Dover next week. You've got some back-to-back tracks that are very interesting, very, very, very hard tracks to drive as far as passability. What do you think next week's going to turn into?
I hope it's something maybe a little bit better than this was. I mean, this was good, but I mean, maybe a little bit more competitive towards the end there. I mean, with 1 and 2 and 3, maybe all close to each other, I hope.
Well, I mean, even if somebody drives away from it, we had good battles, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th there too. So Dover can go one of two ways. It can go either completely somebody's going to blow the water out of it, or it can be a very tight race, just like you were talking about. Nick, I look forward to seeing you guys next week, and I appreciate you, man.
All right, thank you.
Absolutely. Nick Lawrence finishes 3rd and does a phenomenal job in having this league, and I appreciate everybody that does what they do for this league, especially all the admins and all the staff. Folks, I do appreciate my family for letting me do this and let me hoot and holler and yell and scream in my little downstairs office that I have here in the old Lake of the Ozarks. Thank you to everybody out there for tuning in. Nate Cogdell is going to be your race winner here. Thank you to everybody that liked and followed and subscribed and sent all those stars and sent all the shares, and it's more important for these guys to get all the recognition that they can. Thank you to and just everything that gets thrown at me, like the subscriptions, the donations, and all that stuff. All that does is allowing me to get caught back up with this, because I didn't realize just how much this was going to take away from life, and I absolutely love it. It's amazing. Wouldn't trade it for anything. Folks, got some stuff to do. I hope you have a fantastic evening, and likewise, I hope that you tune back in tomorrow night, Winston Throwback Series. It's going to be live here at Signature Esports Thursday. I think we're gaming Thursday. Friday, we're going to be with the Outlaw Racing Series, and then Saturday, the BNR Cup Series. We're trying to get a lot of this stuff done. It's gonna be a ton of fun. Look forward to the new leagues. Look forward to Dover next week for the NECRL, the NASCAR East Coast Racing League, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thank you, folks. I appreciate you. Have a good afternoon, good evening, and a good morning.